Let's see how it came out. This doesn't matter, it's going to be covered up. Same with the white, all gets covered up. It's not glossy yet, I've not sprayed any clear on it. You have to wait for a couple days on that. Again, this gets covered up. I'm not 100% thrilled with how the headlight delete went, but I guess it's acceptable. Again, it's a 30-year-old buggy. This didn't come out nearly as beautiful as I'd hoped. Yeah, you can see a little bit right here too. But that's okay. I've got a half can of paint left, and then I've got about 4 or 5 cans of really good clear to put on it in a couple days. Gonna let it sit and let it dry all the way. Then I'll clear it. Now comes the fun part, getting ready for paint. I went ahead and sprayed the blue paint in a dirty garage. I wasn't too worried about the blue paint. Any boogers getting that paint, I could get it out, which I did. It's time to clean. Now this is a 100-year-old wooden garage, so it's not going to be clean. Look at all that stuff that's just holding onto the dirt. But I was able to get all of the blue paint off of the floor, most of the black paint off of the floor, and all of the body filler dust that was all over the floor. I got all of that out of here. I'm letting it to breathe. I got that one open, this one open, and the man door with some air circulation. So I'm letting it breathe for a minute, and then I got to bring in the body. Once I get the body in here, I need to start wiping it down. I need to inspect it really, really good, wipe it down, and get it ready for clear. I got wind blowing garbage back in here. No. That's the weird part. I closed that door and the other side of the shop, and now I've got a huge wind coming from there to there. So now all that crap out there is getting blown away. Bye-bye. So what was I saying? I need to inspect the body and wipe down the body, use some tack rags, which is a painter's rag. It's real sticky. It's nasty feeling. But you wipe down the body and it collects all the garbage. And then I need to start shaking some cans and find a mask. Let's see what happens. Let's get this back in the garage. These are actual tack rags, and they're actually kind of old. And I'm finally running out. There's 3 left, and it's empty. I literally bought these 17 years ago, in 2008. For that Suburban that I was painting. I loved that truck. Used it on a couple other projects since then, but none of that matters. I got 3 left, and I got 2 panels to wipe down. 1 big one, 1 little one. 1 and 2. Man, it stinks in here. But it's got clear on it. Look at the shine. Yeah. There we go. She's got some shine. It didn't come out perfect. There's a couple runs and sags. But I put enough clear on there that it will handle being wet sanded and polished. So later on, this summer, probably while I'm camping, I'm going to wet sand it and give her a polish. But I am satisfied. It's just a 30-year-old golf cart, and it looks a lot better. Over here, yeah, upside down. But you can't see it quite as well, but just as shiny. Now I'm going to get the chassis pulled inside, and I'm getting out of here because it stinks in here. I've built up a resistance to this stuff for years, but oh my God, this is bad. So now that this is all taken care of, at least for now, still going to cut it and polish it one of these days. But now that all this is done, you'd think the hard part's over, huh? It's not. So what I've got to do now, before I can put that body on, I need to take care of this rat's nest of a wiring harness. Look at this, it's all messy up through here. No zip ties. It's not supported anywhere. If you look up underneath here, it's all kind of just tossed in place. See that white wire right there? It goes nowhere. Yeah, the brake lights never even worked on this thing. And then once I get all that done, hopefully tonight, hopefully tomorrow, I might start working on the exhaust, because it still needs exhaust desperately.